Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. Today we are going to be checking out the Captain Price blueprint while also using the Captain Price operator here in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. So of course guys, welcome back to a brand new video and also happy new year. Of course, at the time of making this video is January 8th, 2023 and this is naturally going to be my first ever video of the brand new year, and yeah, it feels like it's been a year since the last time that I uploaded. So I will say one thing's for sure, those jokes never get old. But of course, for today's video I am going to be checking out the Captain Price blueprint in Modern Warfare 2, which if you guys weren't already aware, if you completed the Modern Warfare 2 campaign, you were going to be getting access as well as you were going to be unlocking the Union Guard blueprint for the M4A1, which is of course Captain Price's blueprint in the actual campaign itself. And you get to use this particular blueprint in standard multiplayer, Warzone, DMZ, anything that you like. More specifically, I am going to be using it in multiplayer. So with that being said, let's actually go over to the Gunsmith and check out some of the attachments that are on this particular weapon. So as you guys can see, there are 5 separate attachments on the weapon, and they are the Lock Grip Precision 40 underbarrel, the FSS Covert 5 muzzle, the 11.5-inch TH4 barrel, the SZ1 MW PEQ laser, and finally the AIM-OP V4 optic, which is honestly a really interesting optic. And one thing that is pretty interesting, kind of funny, is when of course Modern Warfare 2 initially released, you could use this particular blueprint on day 1 as long as you complete the campaign. However, the thing that was kind of odd is the optic on this particular weapon wasn't actually showing up. So effectively you had 4 separate attachments and the actual optic itself was kind of acting almost like an iron sight, which is pretty interesting. And yeah, now let's actually go over to the firing range and check it out. So if you guys haven't already seen it, this is the blueprint over here. Honestly, a really clean looking blueprint if I do not say so myself. And as you can see, I was just talking about the optic on this particular weapon, and it's honestly kind of like a mix between an ACOG sight as well as a red dot sight. You know, it does kind of function a little bit like an ACOG, being that it has a little bit of low zoom. However, it's not extremely zoomed in, so it's kind of like a red dot sight. I don't know, I'm not trying to get too technical, but I'll say I like the optic. And of course, if we are going to be using Captain Price's blueprint, we have to use the Captain Price operator. So as you guys can see over here, we have the whole Captain Price ensemble going on with the operator, the skin, and the blueprint. So yeah, with that all being said guys, if you go on to enjoy today's video at any given point in time, make sure to leave a like on it down below, as well as subscribe, and be sure to turn on post notifications, that way you guys will not miss any of the latest and greatest Call of Duty news, class ups, intel, and so much more. So without further ado, let's actually dive right into our first game. And alright guys, as you can see, of course we are going to be joining up into our first game over here. Now for this particular game of domination, we are going to be joining up a little bit later, which shouldn't be too big of a deal because it's not like we're terribly behind or anything like that. But yeah, let's see exactly what we can do. Okay, there we are. Got that long shot, and that's exactly why I need to get platinum. You know, you need 25 of those. Yeah, one thing that I would like to say, and that is if you guys haven't already, make sure you comment down below, do you have this particular blueprint? Because naturally you got this particular blueprint by completing the Modern Warfare 2 campaign. I'm actually really curious in knowing how many of you guys did end up completing the campaign, because I think this year in particular was kind of unique when it comes to campaigns, because let's be perfectly honest here, a lot of Call of Duty players just play the multiplayer or Warzone or anything like that, and they don't really touch the campaign. However, since this year we got Modern Warfare 2, which of course was a sequel to Modern Warfare 2019, and the campaign in Modern Warfare 2019 was incredibly popular, and the overall story from that particular campaign translated over to the Warzone story. So that means effectively, the Modern Warfare 2 campaign is kind of like an extension of the Warzone storyline, and because of that reason, a lot of people, including myself, wanted to complete the campaign just so that way you could experience the story. And also another added fact is, of course, you could play the Modern Warfare 2 campaign a little bit early, which interestingly enough, you could actually play the campaign early for Modern Warfare 2 Remastered when that came out in 2016. And although I'm not an expert, if I were a gambling man, I'd say that more people played the Modern Warfare 2 campaign than they did, let's say, the Vanguard campaign or even the Black Ops Cold War campaign. Also, I just realized I'm right in their spawn and I literally do not see anyone. Well, there are a couple more people over here, and I think they know where I am now. I have 3 bullets, though. Okay, now this is just like that campaign mission alone. Oh! I didn't know there was a window there. Alright, there we go. Nice try, nice try. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Only some people get to drop from the helicopter. Ah, well, if that's the case, then how did I get into the map? They're just like walking through this gate or something? I don't know. Anyway, for this particular game, we are going to be playing Hardpoint, which I'll be perfectly honest, it's been a little while since the last time I played Hardpoint, especially on this particular map. I think the last time that I played Hardpoint was probably when I was playing like the Shipment Mosh Pit, which to be honest, the Shipment Mosh Pit can be pretty fun, you know, especially if you're playing something like Domination, you get a lot of kills and stuff like that. But the thing is, I think Shipment is only really good if you're trying to grind out certain things, like if you're trying to get camos or levels or something like that, because I feel like everyone just has a tolerance level for Shipment where they can play it, it can be fun, but then it just gets too much at one point. You know, like you get spawned behind once too many times, or you get hit by a random grenade or a riot shield or one too many times, and then it's like, you know what, I'm either done for today or I gotta play something else.
Confirming next hardpoint.
Oh, I could swear I stuck that guy. What are you doing up there, my friend? Oh, we got the headshot too? Okay. And now don't shoot me for this, but I will say, I think in that regard, as to the issues I was just talking about Shipment, I think Shoot House is overall a better map when it comes to actual gameplay itself. I think it has a little bit more, I guess, sustenance to it. I know it's kind of a weird way to describe it, but okay, there we go. And I guess that the point that I'm getting at is that I think Shoot House is more of an actual map and less of like a 4x4 killing field where each team just kind of takes turns slaughtering each other, which again can be fun, especially if you're trying to get camos or something. And that's why, at least for myself, is why I enjoy playing Ground War. It's actually, I would say, my favorite game mode in Modern Warfare 2. I don't know, there's just something about it where it can be a lot of fun. You can get a lot of kills, especially if you're playing against a team that actually moves around the map and aren't just like camping in buildings. But it's also relaxed enough that it's not just like crazy mayhem 24/7. So it's a nice balance, you know. Okay, that is single-handedly the best comeback that I have ever done in this game with randoms. That was actually really good. Anyway, guys, that's going to effectively wrap up today's video. I hope you went on to enjoy it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, as well as subscribe and turn on post notifications. That way you guys will not miss any of the latest and greatest Call of Duty news, class ups, intel, and so much more. So thank you once again for watching. I'm your host, Deeper Jungle, and as always, I hope to see you in the next one.